to the SupaTea Podcast Show. I have to invest in microphones. I see a lot of content creators who have those little microphones that they put on their shirt and everything. I need to get me one of those or two of those. And I need to put together a wish list um, on Amazon. I just don't know how to do it. My Amazon account is actually connected to my business, and I don't know how to create a different one. I think I'm gonna have to figure that out. That's gonna be a to do on my to do list. But anyway, I'm getting some earthing on. Not the greatest grass at all, but the tree is magnificent. Tree is magnificent, and it was even a little spot once my legs are, you know, everything improves. So I'm sure it could be better as far as the maintenance, but considering a lot of the details, I think it is not so bad. Um, but there's a lot of dog poo, and I gotta like make sure I'm not stepping in any. But anyway, the Earth is the Earth, and I love it. I love Gaia. It's like almost 70 degrees, so I was like, I'm definitely going out. But I didn't want to go too far, and I looked out, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm about to go right there. Hey, somebody jumped in my live. Somebody jumped in my live. Somebody jumped in my live. It is Taurus season, and I'm feeling completely Taurian and good and grounded and grateful and just anchoring in all of the good energies that are available right now. Um, there's plenty of people that are doing the same thing, who are earthing and getting out into nature and offering prayers to Gaia and for our environment. That we're looking at Caddy. I like it. Y'all want to see it? I'm a Caddy girl. It's nice. The little gold trimmings and stuff. I like all things that sparkle and glitter that are good. That are good. But yeah, so I'm crunching down with my podcast. It has been a kind of all over the place type of thing. A place of freedom, but also a safe space for me to just unpack on. And now I'm realizing the opportunity with it. And I'm like, wow. I even got a book on it. So I'm like, whoa, I didn't even know all of these possibilities were out there. This book was actually produced before the pandemic, which is interesting because I started the podcast during the pandemic with Anchor. Shout out to Dee Dee of Dee Dee Showbiz, because she is the one who put me on to even the term podcast. I never even heard the term before. So I created my podcast then, and I would randomly come on the audio side, which the audio side does still exist. It exists on Spotify and on all platforms. You can find the SupaTea Podcast Show. I haven't monetized it yet, though. It's just we're working on educating myself so that I can do that, because people are getting paid doing that. I remember my cousin asked me this question about maybe 7 months ago. She's like, "Are you making good money doing that?" And I was like, "Money?" I didn't even know I could. And you would think 7 months ago I would have looked it up, right? I felt like I was just in the Bronx just now. That's how the Bronx is gonna sound all summer, people. Just what y'all just heard is just how the Bronx is gonna sound all summer, just for you people that's outside of the New York area. Anyway, so yeah, I was like, I didn't realize I didn't realize. I guess it wasn't the time for me to realize that it was a opportunity to make funds and to generate a finance, until it became like a real popular thing. And I was just like, when I saw the popularity, how I discovered the popularity of podcasting was watching Cat Williams' interview on Shay Shay. And it blew me out of the box. I was like, oh, I knew that it took money. I didn't know that it was generating money. But obviously, I should have figured that if these people are doing it, they're not just doing it for the fun of it. They're doing it because they're generating income behind it. But I just looked at the aesthetics and I was just like, look at that fireplace. Look at that furniture. Whoa. Okay, let me pause. Let me get this podcast show under construction. So that's where it's at right now. It's under construction. I'm under construction. Everything is under construction right now in my life, but it's a good thing because I have direction and I know exactly where I'm going with everything. And I'm also flexible, which means that I'm open. So what I feel would be great for this show right here. It's comedy because I love to freaking laugh. And you see me now, I put on a little bit of, just a little bit of sun on my eyes, a little bit of sun on my lips, just a little bit. Sometimes I don't feel like putting on nothing. And that's the thing with comedy. Like with comedy, you could just come as you are. Because you really just come in to talk shit. That's what comedians do. We talk shit. We talk shit about the shit that we see in life that is funny as heck. And we help shift your vibration so that you're not just like life is so fucked up. It's like this shit funny as fuck. And when you're laughing and you're feeling good, then your vibes is good. It's not rocket science. That's why motherfuckers love comedians. Sometimes they do too much. I ain't gonna mention nobody's name. But yeah, and I love spirituality. So I want to put the two together. I think it's an interesting combination to put spirituality and comedy together. A lot of people feel like things are separate from spirituality. They think that spirituality belongs in a box. And that is so far from the fucking truth. Spirituality does not belong in a fucking box. How you gonna box something that's the origin of everything? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. I know man wants to subcategorize so they can govern, but really, the only spirituality that you can truly govern is your own spirituality. So, and that's what everybody should be aiming for. Everybody should be aiming to govern themselves, not trying to govern other shit outside of themselves. How you governing shit outside yourself and you ain't even governing yourself? Just it don't work. It don't work like that. So spirituality is not just religion based. Religion is something that was birthed out of spirituality. Everything is birthed out of spirituality. Everything. So religion being one of them. All of these other things also birthed from there. It started there. It started in the unseen before it was seen. And that's basically what spirituality is. Spirituality is the unseen, the unknown, because we don't know all about it. We know some, but we don't know all. And people want to put it into a box and put it into a category, and that's their prerogative to do. I don't. I'm universal. I'm open. I have studied many different, what do they call them? Sectors? I don't know what they call them. Religions. Many different ones I have studied. And they all saying the same shit, basically, in different ways. And some of them guide you to tap within. Some of them don't. Some of them are telling you, go outside and grab onto this unseen thing that they tell you what it is. However, I encourage people to meditate and to find out what's going to work for them. It may be being a part of a place or a space or a group, or it may be just being universal and being open. Whatever is going to fit for your particular lifestyle is what you should do. That's what I think you should do. So I don't think I'm getting optimal lighting. I don't know. I'm outside, so the sun is supposed to be behind me. It ain't. It's above me. It's supposed to be behind the camera rather, not behind me. Because if it's behind me, then it'll actually make me look dark. As you see, I decided to not wig it today. I've been wigging it ever since I've colored my hair because my hair has been like, it has a mind of its own. It literally has a mind of its own. Even the new one, I took it all off. I went straight Wakanda. I was straight Wakanda from December up into January, because by January I already had some fuzz coming back. And, it don't want to be tamed. I put this expensive ass gel on the motherfucker to lay it down. And that motherfucker pop up every time. Now, I will say that each time I've used this motherfucker gel, I have added other shit. And it's only been 2 times because I allowed them to sell me this gel in the damn beauty supply. It looked like the texture of the gel I was looking for. And I was like, okay, yep, I'm going to work with it. It's thick. It's like an edge cream gel, basically. But as you see, it don't even work on the edges because I put some on these damn edges. And it's shining. And some of them are laying down still. And the other ones is just sticking up. What are they doing? These is laying down on the side. But the ones right here in the front, straight up. I don't know whether it's just the sun. They're like, ooh, sunlight. Let's reach up to the sun and get, some of those, I don't know, UVs. I don't freaking know. I just know that the shit don't want to lay down. Now, the first time, I did a nice little style, slicked it down, had my little finger waves going on, and then I sprayed some Dove. Dove, it's supposed to be hairspray. I thought Dove hairspray was hard. It's not hard. It was wet. It lifted up everything. And I was like, oh, okay, that didn't work. So then I was like, all right, I left it, wigged it, washed all the product out, conditioned it. Just like, we're going to go at this again. I put some other product in there, more like a moisturizer. Put the moisturizer in there. Was cool. Slapped the gel on top of the moisturizer. Again, stood straight up. Straight up in the motherfucking air. I said, okay, right here. You're just not going to lay down. Okay. So I'm going to try it again. But since the product is a good product as far as the protein, as far as the sheen, as far as the conditioning properties, I'm not washing it out right away. I'm leaving it in, even though it did not achieve the style that I per se wanted exactly. I'm leaving it in. And when I do decide to take it out, I'm going to go again. But this time, when I go again, I'm going to go again with just my hair being wet and just putting the gel on top of it and seeing how that works. So we're going to see. We're going to see. It's a journey, people. It's a journey. But I'm ready. I'm ready. I can't wait to see my fro when my fro is froing. But my curls is certainly popping. You can't really see them, but they is. And I'm so grateful. And, it's exciting. It's exciting. The whole journey was an exciting journey. Taking it off was like so liberating because it was just like clean slate. Like, and my head shape is pretty good. Like, I got a 5 head a little bit. I can fit all 5 of my fingers on my. Got a cranium. My sister is a little intelligent, just a bit intelligent. And my cranium size shows that she got a little bit of sense. So, but the shape, I didn't have no sausages in the back of my neck, which, because I'm over 220, I thought I might have had a sausage, might have had a frank. I had some fat deposited back there, but I don't. So I'm like, okay, I don't got no neck fat. Okay. My head, put some baby oil on that head. But I like the fact that it's coming in, and I'm just like, okay, cool. It's a journey, and I have options. I could throw on whenever the heck I want to, and throw a wig on whatever I want to. I want to get some of them fancy ones, them ones that them girls I don't want to spend like $700, $800 on a wig now. No, 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 no. I don't want to do that. But I do want to spend like maybe $150 on a wig. You know, the ones that got the lace front and stuff like that. They glueless. They got that big, thick strap in the back, and you just pop it on. I might invest in one of those. I might invest in one of those. So there go the ambulance. I'm nosy. This is a good nosy practice. Oh, they not going to my building. I thought they was going to my building. So my building is by the Polo Grounds. I'm joking. It's really not by the Polo Grounds. It's the Polo Grounds in another state, and it's a concentrated Polo Grounds. So the Polo Grounds is 4 buildings, and these are 2. But it's the same shit. And you know, I've been in the what you call it for a while. My very humble beginnings, and I've tasted suburbia, and I love it. Oh, I love it. I love it. Suburbia tastes really good. It tastes like fresher air. It tastes like cleaner grass. It tastes like space. It tastes like room. It tastes like growth. It tastes so fucking good. But God, divine forces, has positioned me in a very good position. They put me on a ley line, like in the center of a ley line, pretty much center of a ley line. If you don't know what ley lines are, for those who ain't too deep into the spirituality like that, a ley line is an energy center, and they're all over the globe. I recommend that you Google it, but it's the energy center where the energy is very concentrated at, and you'll find old churches on these places, other buildings and places of significance. Sometimes you'll find a whole freaking power grid, which is what the heck is across the street from me the second time. So I know it's not a coincidence because I didn't look for it. I'm not looking like, yeah, let me live near a power grid. This is the furthest thing from my motherfucking mind when I'm looking for a place to live. It's not, let me live near a power grid. It's just like, oh gosh, gotta find something. Let me look. I'm gonna find whatever is the best thing for me. I already know. I already proclaimed it. So whatever is the best fit for me is where I'm going to be at. I'm going to love it. It's going to have this. It's going to have that. I do state, you know, what I want as far as amenities, as far as, you know, aesthetically with the place. And I literally have it. I literally have it all. I literally have a perfect view. I literally have cleanliness. I literally have good neighbors for the most part, the ones that's close enough at least, even though they bang on the wall. I don't know what the hell they was banging on. I came like there was 2 papers by my door, and I'm just like, why they got these damn papers by my door? Why they got these papers by my door? I didn't even pick them up because I was like, I'm coming outside. I'm not about to go through bending over right now. I will pick this shit up when I come back. It'll be right there. I don't know what to say. Maybe somebody else pick it up. Maybe somebody else won't. I don't know. You know, I am gonna check my mailbox. If they really, if it was really that important, they would stuck it in my mailbox. So it ain't that important. I know they probably just asking me for some motherfucking information or something, and I'll just fill it out and I don't know, slip it. That's what I should do. Fill it out and slip the daggone thing back underneath their doors. Like this is how we communicating with these papers like this. I guess so, because I don't be checking my emails. Ooh, the sun is right on me right now. My crystals getting charged. I just recently cleaned them too. You want to get into them? This is a rose quartz. This is an Avertine. This little guy at the bottom is a green tourmaline. Then I have some, this is black tourmaline. No, this is shungite. This is shungite right here. This is actually good for purifying water, but it's also a good protective crystal as well. I do have some tourmaline that's in here that's very secure. Then on the back of here, I have some, uh, it's right at the tip of my tongue. Tiger Eye. Tiger Eye. A Be Your Own Hero. Just to remind me. Then I have a moonstone ring, and I'm a crystal girl. I love crystals. I love them, love them, love them. And my crystal game is about to step up once my money ain't funny no more. I already know where I'm going to up my crystal game. That's gonna be my thing. Like, yeah, jewels is cool, but how are they harvested? I'm not for all of this robbing the earth just to have something shiny type thing. So I like sustainable fashion. So if it's sustainable for Gaia, which I feel that Gaia is definitely sustaining herself and definitely improving, definitely improving. I do my part where I circulate information, I circulate knowledge, I circulate the love, and I trust everybody's is doing their part. Some people are not conscious; they don't know what their part is yet. But I still speak it that everybody doing their part. Everybody doing their part. Where shit's got to get better. It has to. So I'm grateful. I'm very, very, very grateful to be here. And I've decided that I am going to do weekly episodes. My weekly episodes are going to be Saturdays, 6 p.m. So Saturday, 6 p.m., catch me here on YouTube. And also, I will be recording an audio at that time too. And yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm excited about it because my audience is going to grow. But I appreciate you all. Make sure you like, make sure you share. Be free to comment, comment whatever you feel, however you feeling. But yeah, it's cool. Life is cool. Things are cool. Things are good. Very, 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 very good. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to put some links down there. I want you to click on those links that I put in my description. And you have a great, wonderful, beautiful Sunday and a beautiful week. Thank you again.